After 3 decades of tending gardens, I believed there was nothing left to surprise me. Over the years, I had invested generously in elegant planters, upscale outdoor decor, and sophisticated watering systems. Yet last month, something truly unexpected unfolded and permanently reshaped the way I think about garden makeovers. I walked into a dollar store with exactly $25 in my wallet. Nothing more. My mission was clear. Breathe new life into a garden that had grown tired and uninspiring, turning it into something that would genuinely stop my neighbors in their tracks. What followed left me completely speechless, and I have a feeling it will do the same to you. This is what my garden looked like before. Dull, unremarkable, and honestly, a little humbling for someone who has devoted 30 years to this craft. And this is what it looks like today. Professional landscapers had quoted my neighbors between $3,000 and $5,000 for comparable transformations. I achieved mine for under $25 using only items found at a dollar store. By the time you finish reading this, you will have 25 powerful ideas in your hands that will convince everyone around you that you hired a seasoned landscape professional. These are not shortcuts or cheap workarounds. These are genuinely clever solutions that I deeply wish I had stumbled upon years earlier. I am going to walk you through every trick, every technique, and every little secret that helped me go from spending hundreds of dollars each season to crafting breathtaking garden features for almost nothing. And the most satisfying part is that the majority of these projects can be completed in under 30 minutes. I have been guiding gardeners toward creating stunning outdoor spaces on any budget for over 30 years now. If you are searching for practical, money-conscious gardening tips that genuinely deliver results, make sure you follow Primal Life so you never miss what comes next. Trust me, you will not want to fall behind. Are you ready to reinvent your garden without draining your wallet? Let us begin with the ideas that produce the greatest visual impact for the smallest financial investment. These first 5 concepts alone saved me well over $200 compared to purchasing similar planters at garden centers. I drilled drainage holes in the base, wrapped each one with natural rope using a hot glue gun, and suddenly had planters that looked as though they each cost $40. The rope texture lends them that rich, rustic appeal that gardeners routinely pay premium prices to achieve. Then came galvanized metal buckets, repurposed as herb gardens. Their sturdy metal construction creates ideal containers with that beloved farmhouse character. I planted basil, oregano, and thyme in mine. The metal material actually assists in regulating soil temperature, keeping herbs in far better condition through the intensity of summer heat. Each single bucket produces the equivalent of $30 worth of fresh herbs across an entire growing season. Colanders used as liners for hanging baskets represent another stroke of quiet genius. Those plastic colanders already come with perfectly spaced holes for drainage. You simply line them with coconut fiber from the craft section, fill them with potting soil, and you instantly have hanging baskets that rival professional-grade products. Their built-in drainage actively prevents the root rot that destroys most hanging plants before their time. Large plastic mixing bowls, meanwhile, transform effortlessly into striking, succulent arrangements. Their wide, shallow form is ideal for crafting the kind of layered succulent displays that routinely sell for impressive sums. I used aquarium gravel sourced from the dollar store, both for drainage and as a decorative top layer. That same shallow depth also makes a perfect spot for birds to drink and bathe. What struck me most through all of this was how refined these transformations actually looked. Guests consistently asked where I had purchased my upscale planters. The rope-wrapped containers sparked more conversations than anything else in my garden. Which of these ideas speaks to your space? I genuinely enjoy helping fellow gardeners find solutions tailored to their specific situations, so leave your thoughts below. Now let us move into territory that focuses on multiplying your growing space, particularly if your garden area is limited. Space was my greatest obstacle until I uncovered these vertical approaches. The next 5 ideas quite literally doubled my growing capacity without expanding my garden's physical footprint by a single inch. Over-the-door shower caddies with multiple pockets are remarkable when mounted directly on a fence panel as a wall herb garden. I installed one on my fence and planted a different herb in each individual pocket. That one caddy now holds 12 herb plants in the same area that previously accommodated a single pot. Drainage functions flawlessly, and harvesting has never been more convenient. Clear over-door shoe organizers create astonishing vertical strawberry planters as well. Each pocket comfortably houses one strawberry plant, and the transparent material allows you to observe root development. I now grow 20 strawberry plants within a footprint of just 2 feet by 6 feet. The children in my life adore picking berries at eye level rather than crouching down to the ground. Plastic forks pressed into the soil around plants with their tines facing upward may appear almost too simple, yet the effect is remarkably dependable. They discourage cats, squirrels, and various garden pests without causing them any harm. They also function as plant markers when you label the handles with a permanent marker, and using different colors allows you to track planting dates or distinguish between varieties. Delicate mesh laundry bags serve as protective covers for young plants, shielding them from harsh sunlight and unwanted insects, while still permitting healthy air circulation. I rely on them inside my shed for starting seeds, along the garage wall for herb storage, and even near windows for growing microgreens. No drilling required, no permanent fixtures, yet impressively sturdy in practice. Allow me to share something that moved me personally. A neighbor of mine cultivates a lovely garden, but had long lamented having no room whatsoever for herbs. I introduced her to the shower caddy wall system, and within 2 weeks, she had a flourishing herb wall, producing enough fresh basil to meet her entire family's cooking needs throughout the season. She went from spending $4 weekly on packaged herbs at the store to harvesting abundantly from her own wall every single day. The vertical mindset changed everything for me as well. Rather than competing for ground-level space, I began thinking in 3 full dimensions. My compact 8x10 patio now yields more vegetables and herbs than my former 20x30 traditional garden bed ever managed to produce. If these space-saving ideas are resonating with you, share this with someone who needs it. Knowing which content truly serves you helps me continue creating the most useful material possible. Are you ready for the part that genuinely excites me? Let us talk about crafting garden atmosphere that rivals the results of expensive professional landscape design. The following 10 ideas produce the kind of outdoor environment that leads visitors to assume you invested thousands in expert help. Solar pathway lights placed inside wide-mouth mason jars filled with decorative stones create enchanting evening illumination that guests remark on every single time. Removing the lights from their plastic stakes and nestling them inside the jars allows the glass to protect them from weather while diffusing their glow into something genuinely beautiful. Strategically positioned small mirrors throughout the garden generate extraordinary depth and light reflection. Mounted on fence posts or tree trunks, they make a modest space feel considerably more expansive. They also redirect sunlight towards shadier corners, meaningfully supporting plant growth in areas that would otherwise struggle. The essential technique is angling them to capture the soft quality of morning or evening light. Black plastic tablecloths function brilliantly as weed barriers beneath decorative mulch. They are noticeably thicker than standard landscape fabric and cost a fraction of the equivalent price. Cut openings for your plants and layer wood chips or stones on top. Weeds are suppressed while soil moisture is beautifully preserved. Earth tone ribbons and colorful twine become instant trellises for climbing plants, far more visually appealing than wire fencing and wonderfully functional at the same time. A unifying color of spray paint applied across mismatched containers, tools, and accessories ties an entire garden together with the appearance of deliberate, professional coordination. Sage green is a particularly powerful choice because it complements plants rather than competing with them visually. Pool noodles sliced lengthwise protect young tree trunks and delicate plant stems from trimmer damage, and serve as surprisingly comfortable kneeling pads during extended garden work sessions. They are equally useful for defining garden bed edges during mowing season. Disposable aluminum pans hung at intervals throughout the garden reflect light and generate gentle, shifting movement that discourages birds from feeding on fruits and vegetables without causing them any distress. They are particularly effective in berry patches and vegetable beds, and their reflective quality also introduces welcome light into shadier sections of the garden. These decorative elements produced a transformation timeline that genuinely astonished me. Within a single weekend, my ordinary garden had become a setting that friends began requesting for photography sessions. And now the final 5 ideas that address the most universal challenge every gardener faces: maintaining beauty and plant health with minimal time and expense. New sponges placed in saucers beneath pots create effective self-watering systems that handle both vacation periods and daily moisture regulation. They absorb excess water during heavy rainfall and release it gradually during dry stretches, protecting plants from both overwatering and drought stress simultaneously. Large plastic bottles with small holes punched through their caps become slow-release irrigation tools. Buried beside thirsty plants like tomatoes and peppers, and filled once a week, they deliver consistent moisture directly to the root zone, where it is needed most. This single technique reduced my watering time by 60% during the peak summer months. Coffee filters placed over drainage holes inside pots prevent soil from escaping while allowing water to move through freely. This simple addition extends the useful life of potting soil and keeps drainage from becoming clogged over time. It proves especially valuable in hanging baskets, where soil loss creates an untidy mess beneath. Soft mesh scrubbers gently lift dust and insects from plant leaves without ever damaging their delicate surfaces. Regular leaf cleaning measurably improves photosynthesis and overall plant vitality. The mesh material is gentle enough for even the most sensitive houseplants that have been moved outdoors to enjoy the summer air. Clear storage containers create well-organized garden tool stations at a fraction of what specialty garden storage products cost. I keep one container stocked with hand tools beside my main garden bed, and another filled with potting supplies near my container area. Everything remains clean, dry, and immediately accessible whenever I need it. The maintenance dimension of these dollar store solutions surprised me more than almost anything else. Not only did they reduce upfront costs, but they actively decreased the time I spend on ongoing garden care. The irrigation systems eliminate the need for daily watering rounds. The organizational systems eliminate the time lost searching for misplaced tools. The plant protection methods reduce the number of pest and disease problems that require intervention. My most significant maintenance breakthrough came from layering several of these solutions together. The sponge watering systems, combined with the bottle irrigation, combined with the coffee filter drainage, created a container garden that functions in a nearly self-sustaining manner, thriving even during my most demanding and time-pressed weeks. What is your greatest garden maintenance challenge? Share it in the comments, because I have almost certainly encountered a dollar store solution that addresses it directly. Whether the issue involves watering schedules, persistent weeds, pest pressure, or organizational chaos, these modest tools have the genuine power to transform your entire garden care routine. The true measure of any garden improvement is its performance across time. Here is what the long-term results have shown me, and why they ultimately convinced me that these are not cheap fixes, but genuinely intelligent solutions. $24 and change for all 25 projects. Professional landscapers had quoted my neighbors between $3,000 and $5,000 for comparable garden makeovers. Garden centers alone would have charged me $400 simply for the planters I created at a fraction of that cost. But what truly confirmed for me that these solutions have lasting value is the timeline since completion. 4 months have passed since I finished these projects. The rope-wrap planters look as fresh as the day I made them. The vertical gardens are producing more food than at any point before. The lighting system has endured heavy rain events and strong wind without a single problem. My neighbors have asked me 3 separate times for the name of my landscaper. One offered to pay me to build the herb wall system in her own yard. Another wanted to know where I had purchased what she described as my expensive water feature. The durability has surpassed every expectation I carried into these projects. I had privately wondered whether dollar store materials could truly hold up against outdoor conditions, but thoughtful preparation and smart application have produced garden features that stand comfortably alongside far more costly alternatives. Most importantly, these solutions resolve genuine problems while creating authentic beauty that enriches my daily life and deepens my pleasure in gardening. These are not merely money-saving tips. They are living proof that creativity and knowledge carry far more weight than the size of your budget. And the most encouraging element of all is that you can bring these ideas to life gradually and at your own pace. Begin with 1 or 2 projects this coming weekend and build from there as you witness the results for yourself. Each small success generates the confidence and momentum needed for the next. If this has sparked inspiration for your own garden transformation and shown you a path to saving real money in the process, follow Primal Life for a steady stream of budget-friendly garden solutions delivered every week. A dollar store fall garden preparation guide is already in the works, and it is one you will not want to miss. Which project will you take on first? Drop your answer in the comments below. Seeing how fellow gardeners adapt and personalize these ideas for their own unique spaces and conditions is one of the greatest joys of sharing this work. Never forget, a truly beautiful garden does not demand a large budget. It simply asks for the right knowledge and the willingness to see ordinary things in an entirely new light. Until next time, keep growing, keep creating, and keep saving.